Hello there, welcome to this course. This is Kush Sharma, your photography and videography instructor from creativepadmedia.com, and I'm so happy that I've got a chance to teach you this beautiful art of skin retouching using the power of Adobe Photoshop. Now, who am I? If you've done my other courses, you already know that, but in case you're doing my course for the first time, well, I'm a professional photography and videography instructor based out of a city called Pune in India, and I have been teaching photography and videography via workshops and online courses since 2014. This is something I do for a living and I absolutely love it. Right now, I'm the author of 8 different courses related to creative pursuits like photography and videography. We have courses which teach you the basics of DSLR photography. We have courses on videography, on studio photography, flash or speed light photography. We have editing courses on Photoshop and Lightroom, basics of Photoshop, of course. This is the advanced one which you're doing right now. And then, of course, we even have a course for video editing, which is the last course that we released, which is Premiere Pro for beginners. So in case you haven't checked those courses out also, do check them out, because I'm guessing if you like photography and videography, you're going to like those courses also. But why am I so excited to teach you the art of skin retouching? Well, because this had a personal impact on me, a huge personal impact, which was that it really took my photography, especially portrait photography, to the next level. Now, why is this the case? There are a couple of reasons for this. The first reason is that when it comes to doing portrait photography, you're not always gonna get everything right when you're shooting, and you must have noticed this yourself, right? There's so many things to take care of: the lighting, your camera, how the person is, how you're interacting with them, and all these things can slightly just make life stressful when you're actually in the shoot, and a lot of plans just go out of the window, right? So a lot of things can go wrong. Maybe the makeup that your subject had didn't work out very well. Maybe the lighting that you had in your mind did not go according to your plan. And what all this can result sometimes is in a photo that is not as good as you thought or was in your mind. And this is where skin retouching comes into play when it comes to portrait photography, because what you're about to learn in this course will rectify all the errors that you face when you're actually shooting or when you're actually doing your portrait shoot. Now, this is not to say that it's going to cover up your mistakes. That'll be a wrong way of looking at it. But what it's going to do is it's going to enhance your portraits, because you will be able to rectify all those errors and clear up the skin, which is the most important thing in a portrait, and make it look really professional. Make it look something like the shots that you see in the magazines. And trust me, all professional photographers retouch their photos, which brings me to the next point, which is not a lot of photographers who are into portrait photography, not a lot of portrait photographers actually invest time in learning the art of retouching, because let's be honest, it's not the easiest skill to learn, right? But that's where I come into play, and I have, after years of research, and practice, I have developed a specific workflow, a very efficient and an easy to follow workflow, which will teach you retouching in a very easy way, even if you're very new to Photoshop. So I'm glad that you have taken the effort and invested in this course to learn retouching, because I can tell you straight away, it's really going to return. The ROI that you're going to get from this will be very huge as compared to your investment, because this is rare and a very huge skill to develop. So you've definitely taken the correct step, and I hope that I'll be able to do justice. More importantly, when you learn retouching, this was my personal realization, that when I actually do my portrait shoots now, I am very relaxed as a photographer, because I know that even if I don't get the proper lighting, even if I don't get the proper makeup, I know that once I take this shot back to Photoshop, I'll be able to absolutely get it perfect, and I'll be able to reproduce what was in my mind. Again, there's no harm in retouching photos as long as you do it realistically and in a way which is like an art. Some people even overdo retouching. I'm not a big fan of that, as you'll often hear me saying in this course. We're going to learn retouching in such a way that it produces good, sophisticated, classy, yet realistic results. It's going to be slightly challenging. Some steps might be slightly challenging, but this course is structured in such a way that everything is taught to you in a very easy to understand manner and a consistent workflow, so that once you finish this course, you will know exactly what are the steps to take when you're editing your own shots. Now, if you've done my other courses, you know the type of guy I am. I like to get straight into action. So from the next video onwards, we're just going to discuss some of the things that you need to know before we actually dive into Photoshop. But after that, it's all action. I can't wait to teach you. I'll see you in those videos. Bye for now.